Hello guys, welcome to Geeky Nengi's channel. Well, I guess you liked my last video where I gave you the whole tatafo and the whole gist thing. Yesterday night was superb. Like seriously, you know now this whole thing, people have been shipping Erica and Laycon and this whole thing. At least I can smell some blooming things yesterday. Erica was telling Laycon then that she's physically attracted to Kid Wire. Like they make jokes, but nothing deep. And then Laycon was telling him, you know, why do you like this guy? And she was telling Laycon that he's nice, he's smart, he's funny, he's attractive, but that she's 26 years old. So sorry, that she's 26 years old, or he's 26, and she just is 1 year to senior her. And I need somebody that should have something very, very deep with. Oh my god, though. This Erica blew my mind yesterday. Laycon was now, you know, advising her. Really, that guy, I've seen the reason why people liked him, because yesterday he exhibited his smartness in one way I just loved. Like, really, really loved. Then after that, he now went out. They finished talking, now went out. Erica now went to Kid Wire. So now I'm talking to Kid Wire. She was all over him in his laughs, and they're now talking. And Erica was now telling Kid Wire about the whole thing, about the whole attraction. You know, people are actually having some speculations about Kid Wire, whether he's a flirt, whether he likes Erica or not. But you know, Kid Wire actually came out straight yesterday to say he's actually a natural flirt and he likes having fun. He gets, because we are like saying what's wrong with Kid Wire and Nengi. And again yesterday also was complaining to Dorothy that anytime he's discussing with Nengi that either Prince or Kid Wire is intruding and that he doesn't like that. Oh god, also. So Kid Wire was now talking now. Him and Erica are now talking. Erica was now like saying things like they are both attracted to each other, that she's attracted to him. And Kid Wire was saying things like she's smart, she's beautiful, she's this one, she's cute. But the whole thing, I really feel like Erica is actually looking for some connection to have with Kid Wire. She said that both of them actually just make jokes and nothing deep. So she was actually trying to have that deep conversation with Kid Wire yesterday. She was trying. Kid Wire announced these promises. Just like Toby started with Sissy. Now say these promises that he can even cook for her, he can wash her clothes, he can do what he wants to do for her, that anything he wants to do, like he's not gonna promise he's gonna do all those things, but then when he loves, and he has two different sides, and then when people see this side, they're actually like surprised because they think he's actually, you know, a player, a bad boy, catching crews and stuff like that. But really, on my own opinion, Kid Wire is fucking catching crews, because do you see, like, he's not even actually trying. He never even said anything. Let's look at there are two things here. I think that Erica is really so attracted to Kid Wire, and Kid Wire likes Erica, but it's nothing really deep, because he's not trying to, you know, shoot his bows into her. Like, he's not even trying to make it. So she was not trying to have that deep conversation with him, was not saying things, and she was not like that both of them have this connection. Was like, what do you mean connection? So the camera now moved from those two lover birds, but then Erica was so entwined in this guy. She was so into this guy, like mad. Like you could see from her eyes, she was just blushing all through, and she was like, she's not going to make out with him. And I was like, I'm not going to force you to make out with me, and blah blah blah. Just saying all these whole sweet things. What I really think is that Erica is actually into Kid Wire, but she just wants Kid Wire to show some kind of interest. You get what I mean? Some kind of interest in her. So Laycon now left the two couples. Now went to Nengi inside. Laycon, he was like the, what they calling it, the router in all this thing. He went Laycon now went to Nengi. I was not telling Nengi, you know what, this guy now trying to advise Nengi that who does he like, because the whole thing, everybody were like kind of confused, because Prince was actually rooting for Nengi and Ozone, the whole Nengi spec thing. So Nengi actually put everybody straight up yesterday. All people that are shipping her with Prince, all people that are shipping her with Ozone, she just broke the whole ship. She came out straight to say that is no Ozone. Like, I was heartbroken because I was expecting some romance. In my other video, I said something is going to go down. But you know, everybody's trying to be logical this how many weeks. But my guess is that things are going to go, more revelation are going to come out. So she came out logically saying not sentimentally, that she, what they calling it, that she has a guy outside the house and that she really loves the guy, and it's actually going to be disrespectful if she's actually having something with somebody inside the house. But if it's outside the house, then probably her and also would actually have a chance. But as for inside the house, she can't have anything to do with anybody, that her hair is just in the game. And Laycon was like saying, you know, talking logically, I'm talking about sentimentally, emotionally, what do you feel? She said for now that she doesn't feel anything, that she just, the whole guy, she said that she's going to tell both of them, that's Ozo and Prince, that she's already told Prince, and that Prince can take it well, but that Ozo cannot handle it. So she was not like, she went forward to say that all they calling it, that all they calling that her and Ozo actually kept food to eat that day. And when her was actually kept food to eat that day in the afternoon, maybe when Ozo saw like her talking to Prince, he now became just someone like she can have the food alone. And she was like, the guy, like, he doesn't get that sometimes when he's talking to Ozo, this other person is feeling somehow, you know, that she just needs to stop this whole shit. Laycon was not like, yeah. So Nengi actually asked Laycon about, you know, his crush. As we all know, Laycon is crushing on Erica. So Laycon was like, yeah, that he really likes Erica, but she really likes the other guy. That's what he said. The other guy, that's Kid Wire. We know him now. That she really likes the other guy, and that she doesn't want to put her in a situation where she has to choose between Kid Wire and him. And then he was like, you know, part of what was making him upset today was he now went on to deny, but later came out and was like, yeah, that she was part of what was getting him annoyed and so worked up, but that they've already sorted the thing out, that he likes Erica, but Erica likes Kid Wire. He doesn't want to put her in that position because he's not sure if she has the mental capacity to carry it, but that if she really wants him, if she really wants her, if push comes to shove, that him and Kid Wire can actually tussle to get her attention, and she'd have to choose. But that those things are nonsense. Trying to act so mature here, like, please, you don't want to be mature. Go and break the ship. We want to see drama, please. So I'm like, yeah, I think I was like, yeah, all those things are nonsense, blah blah blah. So Erica now went forward. Now they now brought the camera back to Erica and this guy. They already moved to the bed. As I was saying now, the camera now moved from Nengi and Laycon. Them now went to the garden where what's the name, Kid Wire and Erica were there. When they are now there now, Erica was now in Kid Wire's arms now. I was not like telling Kid Wire that she wants to be the only person, that she should not just be with him and then go and be kissing somebody else. That is, you know, the person that I'm talking about, like, you know, Wathoni, that truth or dare stuff. So he was not like that, okay, that's why he wants that, stuff like that. As they're now talking, she was not like that. She just likes a guy who is naturally so, you know, free with everybody, that is just for her and her alone, and then she knows how to, you know, talk with him and stuff like that. So Kid Wire was like, he's not that kind of person, that he likes having fun and like being associated with people. As they are now there now, Tolani Badge now was not like, oh my god, I don't want to be the third wheel, I don't want to be, they're not like, no, come on, join the happy family. Kid Wire now opened his arms and Tolani Badge now entered. When Tolani Badge now entered now, she was not like, Eric was not telling Kid Wire, Tolani Badge about the whole thing, that she doesn't like how Kid Wire is actually, you know, being so familiar with a lot of girls in the house and stuff like that. Tolani Badge was now like, since you guys are not like that together now, since it doesn't really mean anything, she was like, okay, it's fine, all these kind of things. Kid Wire was not like that, you know, this one she's saying is fine. That's Tolani Badge said that she's guilty of sometimes when she says it's fine and it's not fine like that. But that since they're not together, really together, that there's no problems with both of them going. So after that now, what are they calling it? Nengi was now talking about who's going to massage her leg and her laps. She now came out was talking to Tochi, the Igbo Tochi. As they're talking now, Tochi was now like, what they calling it? They're now talking about the whole thing. And Nengi was not feeling like, she was not saying that a lot of things are happening in the house, and anybody that says that he's not under pressure to enter relationships, seeing as Lilo and Eric is, seeing as Nia and V is, and the whole thing, Tochi was not like saying that, yeah, that even if you want to like anybody now, every ship is already sailing, and that you cannot actually be with people. She get talking. I even forgot to mention that time that Erica was all over Kid Wire, they are talking and stuff like that. Erica was not like saying, sorry, Kid Wire was like saying that maybe whenever he goes out of the country and then he comes into the country again, that the person is going to call is Lilo. Erica was not like, wow, yeah, that she likes the girl's body shape and blah blah blah. That he said the first person is going to call is Lilo. Erica was not like, what about me? I was like, yeah, I mean you. I mean, apart from you and some other of the guys, the next person I'm going to call is Lilo. You know, just brush the whole thing aside and stuff like that. But Erica is really, really into this guy. Like, she digs him a lot. She digs him more than she actually cares to admit. She likes the guy. And Kidwa is this kind of playful person. He's not even really with anybody. The guy is really, really there to have his fun and to catch his cruise. He has to do it because people were, getting into it. So after that, now everybody now entered into the gist scene where Kaisha, Tricky T, Laycon, and what they call him before Wathoni, Prince, and Nengi entered. Kaisha was now saying things now that what they call him, everybody's here in their own ship and stuff like that. They started talking about how they want to crash ships and stuff. So as the gist was now going so good and everything, Prince and Wathoni now came and joined, and was now like, Wathoni was now like, that what they calling it? Okay, yeah, no. They started talking about how the card has been used and every ship is. Kaisha was talking about her crashing ships in the house. When she's talking about crashing the ships now, she's like, that her herself, she doesn't even have any hope that her last card has been taken. She now referred to Kidwaya. So Wathoni was not like saying that that herself, if she knows that her kissing Kidwaya is going to break ships, that she won't have done it. They were like, calm down, Kidwaya is no longer, it's not taking, it's not as if it's really taking, like it's just you cruising with the whole thing. They're not talking now. Kaisha was not like, Tricky was not like that. He now expressed his interest in Nengi. Nengi was like, that bego. Nengi, they're not telling Nengi that Nengi her own, that she's boo by choice. They get that she also call it that a lot of people are into her, that a lot of people like Prince digs her, also digs her, and Tricky also actually expressed that he digs her and stuff like that. So Laycon was now, everybody are now having their whole fun and their whole this thing. But me myself, in my own this thing, the whole thing I got from this whole thing is that, number one, I think Erica digs Kidwaya like too much. I think girl is fucking in love. She's just trying to, at least let the guy be a little bit interested again. I told you that she was trying to actually get him to talk, about her himself a lot. When they were on the garden, she was not saying about how she became alone, how she's not really with people, that she doesn't like having just superficial connections with people, that she's just friends with everybody, like she's just cool with everybody, but nobody actually really gets her that much apart from Tolani Baj and probably Laycon and stuff like that. Kidwaya was not saying that she just come. I just think Kidwaya is not really into all these Erica's shit. Erica is just herself. She's just like, hey kid, if you just want to be for me, just be for me alone. I don't want you to go and kiss on that girl. Like seriously. Kaisha was saying that if the way things are going in this house, maybe in the next 3 weeks or so, that she's going to start breaking ships. Kaisha, please start breaking ships. Let's be sane. I mean, I'm tired of this whole boring love, totorito drama thing. Everybody's entering relationship. All the ones that are bullies, please crash ships. We want to see drama. And I think Erica, really, she expressed how she didn't like how Kidwaya got into kissing Wathoni. And Wathoni also expressed too that her last card has been taken, but she actually was hinting on Prince, Abina, Kidwaya. I don't know the person, but she was like actually saying Prince. Prince was the whole time smiling. Nengi was trying to make it known that she's not entering any ship, she's not cruising any ship yet, as far as she's in the house. And Prince was just feeling awkward. So I'm like, yeah, it is still God. That was so bad. Also himself, I don't know, I just think the guy, he's so heartbroken because me, I'm not also wondering what happened. Nengi, all those signs, that means she fooled everybody. She fooled me too, if that's what she's saying. If what she's saying that is actually true, she fooled me too. Because I was kind of wondering. I don't get Nengi, this whole sign you are doing, you come talk to him, this one, that one, everybody like people are urging also is a fool, make a move. And now this guy is now trying to make a move and it feels like he's being hurt. But as I'm seeing this, the drama is going to get really interesting. It's going to get really interesting. Tricky T himself, he also, as I said, now expressed his interest in Nengi. And Laycon, God, that guy, I really now know the reason why people are actually into that guy. Like people actually follow him. The guy is smart, so intelligent. You see, he was answering Erica and Nengi, just following them. So it was so head on, good and everything. And Kaisha, the whole gist says that I'm beginning to enjoy her. Or they had one meeting, they want to overthrow her or something like that. She did something, so they want to treat her fuck up first. So today, let me just watch and now see what is happening. Anyway, guys, I hope you really enjoyed my video. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and please don't try to ring. Sorry, and please don't forget. God, what's wrong with me? Don't forget to ring the notification button because this kind gist You want to hear it? Oh God, you have to hear it, because everything, these housemates are like, I don't get, like, they're the best I've seen so far. I'm seeing that, like, they're the best, really, because drama is already happening the first week. Nothing is really, first week drama was already going, and people are still insulting, people are still shouting, relationship are going spinning everywhere. And did I tell you, Lilo was actually breaking up with Lilo was actually breaking up with Eric. She was sitting on top of him, or like saying, this is just nothing, I have a guy outside, blah blah blah. But I think that girl is really really confused. She's breaking up with him, and then she's still hanging around him. I don't get, probably, and that guy is just so confused, so confused. I think people should actually advise him to put his head in the game and stop following woman. Even Trinity even made a joke yesterday that Neo has gone, that Neo is in London. That's because it's with V. Oh God, that guy. Anyway, guys, please, as I still said, please and please don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and don't forget to ring the notification button, so whenever something like this comes up, you can get me. You get me? I love you. Bye.